Hello, this is Redwan Ferdous. I am basically an electrical engineer, also a certified project manager and a supply chain manager. Nowadays, the technology is being changed in every hour, in every 6 months or every year or even in blink of an eye, right? So how do you cope this in your job life or in your entrepreneurial ventures? Or no matter if you are a government policy maker, in these days, you have to put some extra value besides your formal education. You might be an electrical engineer, you might be a computer science engineer, you might be a textile engineer, no matter if you are a doctor, if you are a sociologist or political science expert, no matter, but you need to have some extra knowledge, some extra ideas, which is workable in your work life or in your job sector. I want to share some stories of mine. Basically, as you have already known that I'm an electrical engineer, but I do also know programming in 3 different languages. So will you denote me as a master of none? I think you know the words that jack of all trades, master of none, right? You are maybe thinking of like that for me, but no, this verse has been changed in this era. This is jack of all trades, but master of some. You need to know more than one knowledge to become a successful one. I am not here to puzzle you. Let me clear you by giving you some real example. I want to share some stories of my life which will help you to understand that what I am saying you, what I am trying to make you understand is not a vague basically, but it has some practical example. I have started my career in the microelectronics, like the circuit diagram, circuit designing, automation, PLC, SCADA, something, heavy technical things, but it relies on the microelectronics. But after some years, I have realized that I am stuck into a boundary from where I can't move further. If you only know how to eat, but you don't know how to cook, or if you don't know how to source your food from a place, you will be definitely stuck in some spheres of life. You will definitely. So the job life, the career, this is something like this. You have to be versatile. If I teach you how to catch a fish, it will help you throughout your whole life. But if I give you a fish for the day, it will only fulfill your needs for the day. But the next day, you are vacant, you are lonely. So for making a successful or making a sustainable career, it is better that you know something extra. It is not a curse to know some other information, some other knowledges besides your formal education. Our formal education is basically to build the fundamental knowledge, the basic knowledge upon which you will go. You will make a presence, you will make an introduction for you in front of the world. But to be a long runner, to be a marathon racer, not a sprint runner, you need to have some other knowledges also. As I am saying that I have started my career before almost 10 years, I was in a electronic sector, but eventually I had to move on the larger one. One day, my mentor or my reporting boss said me that, Redwan, you have to build a new factory. We will not just bring and sell, we will not be in the trading area, we will build this because we know that production is the development. So this in the 4th industrial revolution area, we need to build that technology. We need to acquire that technology and build this product by our own. I was in a stuck because I only know how to program or how to design the circuit, but I don't know how to make all this process, how to source the raw materials, how to make the production facilities, how to design the flowchart, flow diagram or SOP. I don't know how to make the budgeting or financing and how to trade or sales, I don't have any idea. Yes, there are some expert in those particular sector, but as a project manager, product manager, someone who has to take the responsibility and must put some impact on all those small factors. There lies the expertise, there lies the beauty of the versatility of the knowledge, versatility of the education. You will actually know yourself whenever you will explore the different areas, the different knowledges in this world. You all do have internet, you all do have several sources of information. You have to explore those. Whenever you will explore those areas, you will better know yourself, what you are actually capable of. You will know the eternity power within yourself. You might be puzzled. There is a huge chance that you might fail to choose the right path, the right track. All the path will seem like yes, this is my path or this is my path. I should go in this way or that way. The fact is, whenever you will have the proper expertise, the proper experience, then you will find the right path that yes, this is actually the right path I am actually looking for. In this way, I will build my career. As Socrates already have said, know thyself. But how to know thyself? How to know myself? I don't know, but everybody says that know thyself. But how do I explore myself? I don't know. So I have come up with some ideas which I want to share with you. So this is the path for the gist of my whole sayings. How do you know that how much capable you are of? How do you explore yourself? How do you know which side of versatility should you acquire for your future path? Some key points I want to share with you. That is, don't bother if you fail. Don't bother. Explore as much as you can. Your undergrad life, your bachelor's life, your formal education life is the best platform as much as you can explore. Because nobody will ask you for some transient results. You can explore as much as your heart wants in this time. Explore it. The second point is networking. This is one of the most important and powerful tool in this time. As much you do networking with the right person, in the right time, in the right place, it will be a blessing for you throughout your whole life. One right person, networking with one right person can change your life. So you can do networking through internet, through social gathering, but in this COVID era, I will not suggest you to do something ridiculous, definitely, but there is some other way. You need to find it out. You know, there are many other ways for networking. If you are an education, pursuing your higher education, then you can simply networking through some email, some other professional site, right? You can even start your networking through your society, through your surroundings. We pass a considerable amount of time with our kins and kids, but we don't know everything of our side. My bosom friend, whom I do know for more than 15 years, I didn't know that he is a terrible reciter. He do recite a poem that will melt your heart. I didn't know that, but yes, we are side by us through 15 years from my school life. So do networking. This is the second one. The third one, go beyond the box. Go out of the box. Like, how to go out of the box? You know that you are responsible for a particular job in your work area, but try to know some other work information from your colleagues, from your co-workers. You know, if you do, this is the best way to know other things by helping others. Say, one is doing budgeting. So if you say him or her that I can help you in this particular area. I have some ideas. Whenever you will try to help him or her, eventually it will give you a chance to practice that particular knowledge, right? So in subconscious mind, you will get to know that particular knowledge. You will have the chance to practice the polishing, the little information you knew from other sources, right? So go out of the box. My fourth and the last thing is have some hobbies. It might hear something funny, something less legitimate, but deep inside, whenever you think for what you do live, we do work for what? We do work for earning, to earn our livelihood, to have a better life, right? But this is the necessity. But a person lives in joy, some inner peace, and that inner peace comes from the hobby, the thing you really like. So whenever you will try to explore your hobbies, you will eventually find some other sides of your life that you are basically capable of, but you didn't know that actually you are good at that thing. Example, let me show my result. My friend was a very good tennis player. I was very much fascinated to see that he is playing the lawn tennis. I used to see Federer, Nadal in the TV, but I thought that it is very much hard game to play. But whenever I have started playing by myself, I've seen that I'm not that bad at all. I'm very good. And that helped me keeping my health a good health. That helped me reducing the physical problems I had, the overweight, the cholesterol problem. I could resolve it by just exploring one of my hobbies, that is playing the lawn tennis. I didn't know that even before I started trying. There are very influential examples just beside you, in your surroundings. You need to explore, that I have said in the first stage. Explore as much as you can. It is not a curse that if you can do some sewing, even if you are a programmer, it will help you. It will make you a versatile one, a reliable one among your surroundings. You will see that people will looking for you, will search for you whenever they face any type of problem. It might be a related problem related to career. It might be a problem related to personal life. It might be a problem related to some other social things. But they will actually looking for you. They will search for you to get some advice from you, because they rely that this person might know something better than others, because he can see a particular thing from different angle of eyes. But if you are actually expert in particularly something, one thing, then you will see that your life will start and will end in that particular stage. You will not have the something to tell in your last breath to your granddaughter or grandson that I have done this and this, that. In that time, you will find that there are something else, there is something more you could explore, you could learn, if you take the path of versatility, rather being embraced in a foundation knowledge or a formal education. So embrace the versatility. Try to explore, try to think out of the box, try to do networking, try to do volunteering. If you give something to your society, the society will give back it to you, no matter if it's a tangible one or intangible one, but it will give it back to you. And This versatility will make you an acceptable one, a chosen one, an expected one in your career path. And finally, I again want to make you remember that it is true that not everyone will success embracing the versatility. True. But I want to ensure one thing in you, that when do you retire from your life, when there is no time left for you to breathe in this earth, there is no grief in you that yes, I could earn something more, I could have some explore something more, I could have some colorful life besides my job life, my career, or my formal way of life.